Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's December 4th, 2023. Had a pretty extensive snow event over the weekend, but that's coming to a close today with the outside chance of some showers later in the afternoon, and mostly in the Sawtooth, maybe Galena Summit and the Sawtooth. So this morning we're gonna have some gusty winds up more so in the mountains. That's gonna end fairly quickly, next couple hours or so, and then some PM lingering showers in Galena Summit to the Sawtooth. And unfortunately, that's probably going to be rain in the valley floor to maybe 1,000 feet up off the deck there. High is going to be in the low 40s. Northwest flow moves out of the area today. Tomorrow, with all this moisture we've had in the last few days, we're going to have the potential for fog. And pretty much the sky forecast for today and tomorrow is just going to be partly sunny. There'll be periods of clouds, there'll be periods of some brief sun coming through, but mostly on the cloudier side. And then highs will be in the mid 40s tomorrow. It's going to be kind of our peak temperatures for the week, or our highest temperatures for the week. We have a broad upper level ridge overhead, and that's bringing in much warmer air from the south. And that'll break down. It'll be short-lived, so we'll have just like short-lived weather for the next 48 hours, mostly dry for most areas. And then southwest flow comes into play for Wednesday and kind of breaks up those inversions and moves all that weather to the east for another big trough to set up overhead. That storm's not looking as potent, but it is still snow in the forecast, so we'll take it. All right, looking at 24-hour totals, not as hefty. We barely had any snow here yesterday at China Gardens, just coming in at 3/100ths of an inch. Catch them a little bit more than that. Lower Titus, 3 inches. Moores Creek had a bunch of precip, but very heavy density, at least at that level. But that is at, I think it's at 6,000. I should really start remembering that. Lost Rivers are looking pretty light, and I do apologize. I was looking at the previous day yesterday for Banner Summit, so that snow total was more in line with what I was seeing on the Mesowest site, which was 11 inches. And you can get more of the storm totals on the Sawtooth Avalanche site. Go under weather and click storm totals. They give you a really nice multi-day listing of each weather station. I just kind of like to take my favorites to show you here and a couple other ones that are outside their forecast area. So go check that out. All right, looking at the long wave infrared, we have a big low pressure system over in the Gulf of Alaska here with this atmospheric moisture coming off the tail end of here. That's what's going to be coming through on Wednesday. It is going to kind of move to the south of us more, so we're not going to be really getting the full atmospheric effect, but it will be bringing in some precip to the area. All right, looking at the HRRR forecast for today. Speed it up to now. So you can see there's this band of moisture that comes through this afternoon. It does kind of dissolve before it gets to the Wood River Valley and even as it gets into the Sawtooth. But it's going to be not as potent, more so just some valley rain and light snow in the mountains. Not looking as much. And that kind of goes out of play. All that moisture streaming over us to the north, and we'll have a clear day for weather for Tuesday and mostly Wednesday, because that next storm isn't coming through till Wednesday afternoon. Snow totals for today, you can see all less than an inch. Although it looks like I wouldn't be surprised on the western side of the Smoky or Sawtooth if they picked up a few more inches. And I'm not even sure. This graphic kind of seems old because they have the last few days. So I'm hesitant to really call that out today. Looking at the NVM model, just this is for down in Haley, but just to show you that those peaks in temperatures today or tomorrow, and then we're going to get a cold front Wednesday night, which is going to bring in some more cooler air and get us back to our normal highs. So we're going to be above average for the next few days. Stanley actually might even hit a record tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And looking ahead at that next storm, timing is going to be very crucial right now. 70% chance of rain coming with the beginning of that storm. It's going to be coming through Wednesday afternoon, kind of starting when we are already having our highest temperatures, so that's never a good influence for having snow. So we might start out with rain in valley floor, and that might, as that cold front pushes through, that'll change over to snow. Calling snow level lines at 5,500 feet for that. I'm seeing a little bit higher on some of the other models, so I'm kind of hoping to go with Pocatello's call on that for now until we get a couple days closer to this thing. All right, looking at the 500 millibar, the jet stream, we'll put this in motion for the Euro. So you can see we're building into that upper level ridge today. And then this big trough system moves in that has that atmospheric river looking moisture off of it, southwest flow initially before that U makes its way over Idaho. And you see it's going to be further to the south of us, so we're not going to be getting as much of that moisture. When we have the jet stream over us, it's going to help enhance more of that moisture. So not as potent with this next storm, but still looking pretty good. All right, keep it a little bit shorter today, not as much going on. Cross your fingers for that next storm to maybe be a little bit further north for us.